Super excited. We're both older guys. This off-season stuff kind of gets a little old quick, man. So I just want to play football. I know I'm really excited. I know he is as well. And I think we got a great attitude going in the spring. Practice starting next week.
And not just that, just all the new guys we got. I want to see, how they play in our scheme and on the offensive side of the ball. I'm very excited for this new core of guys we got. I tell them it's like the best feeling in the world, staying home and just building your foundation here, building the mark, building the legacy for here. Like this offseason, I'm buying a house. Like I want to, even my dreams of going to the next level. Like I'm always gonna have a home here, and I just love this place. So I try to tell them like, you necessarily don't have to leave to go to the NFL. You can go to the NFL from Cincinnati. We're just gonna develop. Nico, Coach Sat, and the rest of the staff is gonna help you get to your goal.
Obviously, I didn't start my career here, but like Dontay said, just being a Cincinnati kid and playing here, there's no better feeling, and I'm super excited and super glad that I'm in the position I'm in now, and I wouldn't want to be playing anywhere else.
That's one of the main reasons why I came back, obviously, is to prove to everybody that I can play at a high level. What I had dealing with last year and going through an off-season this year, going through a full off-season, I having a plan with Coach Brandon Garcia, our strength coach, and Coach Chris, and like all the guys that I do different type of extra work to be in top shape because I can't do some of the things not necessarily, so we just keeping me in top shape. It took a full week to think about it, but I wanted to make sure I was happy with it. And I talked over with my family, and they said it was a no-brainer to come back and just get better and develop and just help this team out even more while helping myself out, prove people wrong that I can still play at a high level.
Yeah, like Dontay said, it was a tough decision for a little bit, but I kind of knew right away this is where what I wanted to be doing coming back for another year. But I was just weighing my options out a little bit. But yeah, like Dontay said as well, it was a no-brainer. And only being here for 1 year this past season, I wasn't ready to move on, and I wanted to give it another shot.
I mean, me and Joe can talk about that yesterday. Jeremiah Kelly, again, this is a guy, we was doing fourth quarter, we had like 25 reps of different type of things, and we were doing the push-ups. And I see across from me is Joe Royer and Tywee Walker was helping him up, literally putting their head under him to try to lift him up. It's like, I don't see a lot of teams doing that, and seeing how connected we are this year. And it's like, because we were a young team this year, like a very young team, and we just teaching them the ropes, and they're listening, and
I mean, when you think about it, it's cool. Like, we have a national champion on our team, and I think guys do kind of recognize that and, kind of go towards him for advice, maybe whatever it is, or kind of just asking what they did differently to help potentially us down here. But, he's been doing great so far, and he's had no issues fitting in the locker room culture or anything, and guys like him as well.
Yeah, you could definitely tell when he stepped foot, like, in the locker room, his presence alone, like his leadership alone is like another captain on the team instantly when he stepped foot.
Well, the guy looks downright biblical, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bearcat Battle Royal, who wins?
I got myself, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm taking myself as well.
It's been a very tough winter. Pretty much every workout we go through is tough. So just excited to get football going and see what these guys got that we brought in from the transfer portal, and then just excited to see the guys that we brought back, just how they've grown and everything. And, I'm excited to see how we do as an offense. I think we were really close to being a really good team last year. We lost a lot of close ones, and I feel like, if we got the right pieces back, that we could, really, make that jump as a team, especially as an offense. I felt like we left so much out there, and I was just excited to get back and, see what we can do this year. And, I don't want to put any, guarantees out there that we're going to do this or that, but, just go out there and see what happens. But I feel really good about where we're at right now.
After redshirt my freshman year and then the COVID year, I knew I had another year. And when I committed to play here when I was a sophomore in high school, I committed to play here the whole time I'm in college, no matter if that's 4 or 5 years, 6 years, didn't matter. So when I had the opportunity to come back for 6 years, there was no doubt that this is where I was going to be.
If they just stick with us and trust us throughout this process, I think they're going to be happy as fans, and I think they'll be a part of a pretty big turnaround.
For sure. I think off seasons are really necessarily a lot of things we do don't necessarily translate to football. It's not all about football unless we start doing PLPs and OTAs and stuff like that. It's really just testing how much can you really how much can you go through and how much can you go through mentally to prepare yourself for the season. So there's guys that we're doing 25 push-ups, it's fourth quarter finisher, we do 2 sets of those. I mean, as an offensive lineman, it's kind of hard to do 50 push-ups. I mean, realistically it is. So it pushes guys to the limit in those aspects, and we've seen a lot of guys this offseason that not necessarily I thought I would have seen.
That is going to be one of the nicest facilities in the country. And, obviously for guys like us, I didn't come here for the facilities, obviously. I wanted to come here for the staff, the culture, the players, everybody there. And then just to get to see this grow and everything, I'm really excited to use it. And then guys like him who have been here for, it seems like 15 years and are just going to get the back last half of his football career in that thing. So I'm sure guys like him are maybe a little disappointed they didn't get to spend more time in it, but obviously the younger guys and all the new transfers that got to see it and everything are really fired up to use it.